Welcome everyone back to Combat Wrestling Trivia. We have our second match tonight as Steve MESA, the #1 contender to the Twitch TV Championship, takes on the returning, the real Jacob Barber. We'll take you to that match right now. Welcome in everyone. You can see me on the screen. I am here, but we have to introduce our competitors to this match. Speed wrote those final round questions of that last match that went to 6 overtimes. Thanks, Richie and Hunter. Thanks. But guys, hopefully this match does not go like that because I don't think I have it in me to write more questions for our next match. But introducing first, he is the #1 contender to the Twitch TV Championship, and he is representing the Bullet Club. It is Steve MESA, Mr. MESA Media. How you doing?
Ooh, I'm doing very good, representing the Bullet Club very firmly and strong. And we're coming to you live, and we're trying to see if we could do a 1-2 punch combo between Richie and Mr. MESA Media himself. Just pull 2 wins for the Bullet Club.
What we want to find it is, if you can today, as making his return to Combat Wrestling Trivia after a nearly year absence. He is not currently affiliated with any faction. He is the real Jacob Barber. Jacob, how you doing? It's been a long time.
It has. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to play. I just miss doing trivia. I just miss competing. So I'm just here to have a good time, play a good match. Always a pleasure to play against Steve. So yeah, let's just have a good time.
Yes, indeed. So. For those of you that are new here or new watching at home, we're going to start with round number 1. And it works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer on that one. 8 total points available. So we're going to start today with Steve's strengths. And Steve, you chose PWG Bola from 2015 to now. And your first question is, which AEW wrestler won the 2022 Bola tournament? Welcome in, Dwayne. Alright, looks like you are both good. Steve, what do you got?
Red Def, Daniel Garcia.
And Jacob?
Daniel Garcia.
That is correct right across the board. We move on to your second question. Which wrestler has competed in the most Bola finals since 2015? And you are right, Dwayne. I did forget the loonies. Thank you. So, those of you in the chat, go ahead and bet your loonies. Will it be Steve MESA? Will it be Jacob Barber? Go ahead and bet those loonies now. Get those bets in. Anyone that is watching. As we are going to go to you, Jacob. What do you have?
I said Mike Bailey.
Steve.
Yes, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Speedball Mike Bailey is the correct answer. Welcome in, Topher. And now we're going to go on to yours, Jacob, and you chose NXT Takeover, or NXT Black and Gold, not Takeover, just NXT Black and Gold. Your question is, in which year did Finn Balor win his first NXT Championship? Welcome in. Welcome back, Joey. Welcome back. Alright, looks like you are both in as well. Steve, what do you got?
2015.
Jacob.
Oh, I said 2014.
Correct answer is 2015. Next question in NXT. Who did Adrian Neville pin to retain his NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way? Who did he pin? Currently, we have 3,000 loonies on Steve, 210 on Jacob Barber.
Holler!
Richie Goodacre is following. Thank you, Richie, for following. As they say in all the TikToks I scroll through, it's about damn time. All right, Jacob, what do you got?
I said Tyler Breeze.
And Steve.
Tyson Kidd.
Correct answer is Tyson Kidd. So, you 4-2 currently. for Steve as we move on to your 4-point question. It comes in the category of TNA wrestling.
Son of a bitch.
And your question is, who are the 4 wrestlers to win a singles championship match at Bound for Glory 2015? Speaking of Richie, if you saw it earlier, Jacob, Richie called you out after this match.
Oh,
Yeah, Richie called you out.
wow.
He said he's never played you in wrestling trivia, and he wants you in wrestling trivia. But yes, focus on this question.
I got 4 names.
All right, we'll get a little bit more time with this.
Yeah, oh my goodness, this is.
Yes, this is not. All I can say is thank God I got those first 4 points. This is my might put me back some.
All right, I have 4 wrong answers. 4 answers on my board.
All right,
Let's hear.
Steve, what do you have?
All right, so I got Drew Galloway, EC3, Johnny Impact, and Laurel Van Ness.
And Jacob.
I also have EC3, but I have Bobby Lashley, and then I just wanted to write 2 more names down, so I put Suicide and Awesome Kong.
All right, so I will let you know that you both got 0. The correct answers are Tigre Uno, Bobby Roode, Gail Kim, and Matt Hardy.
Yeah, we got 0.
So,
Okay.
score stays the same. I don't have to update anything. 4-2 as we go on to our second round. Good thing it's not the Clash, because the scores don't matter here. And round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there is no steals. 4 total points available per player. So, Jacob, we're going to start with you, and you chose WrestleMania.
Nice.
Your question is, who does Hulk Hogan face in the main event of WrestleMania 5?
Randy Savage.
That is correct. And your next question. Who was the first wrestler to compete in both the opening match and the main event of the same WrestleMania?
Bret Hart.
That is also correct. And your third question. How much money was on the line in the Body Slam Challenge between Andre the Giant and Big John Studd at WrestleMania 1?
$15,000.
That is also correct. Richie's here. Richie got his first comment in the chat. What's up, Richie? And your final question is, which former tag team champion did Pete Gas pin to win the Hardcore Championship in the Hardcore Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2000? Don't hate me. Dude wrote this question.
Road Dogg?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Headbanger Thrasher. Headbanger Thrasher.
Good
So,
question.
you still picked up 3 points there, but we are going to move on to you, Steve. So, Jacob, that's going to put you at 5 points. And Steve, your questions come in the category of WrestleMania's 31 to 34, but also 37. And your question is, the WrestleMania 34 Women's Battle Royal was originally named after who before being changed?
Adios Mula.
That is correct. And your next question. Which member of the League of Nations was not officially in the 6-man tag team match against the New Day at WrestleMania 32?
Bad news, Barrett.
That is also correct. Who was the first team eliminated in the WrestleMania 37 Women's Gauntlet match? Tag team Gauntlet match.
Lana and Naomi.
That is also correct. And your final question. Finish of the round. How many F5s did Brock Lesnar perform on Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 34?
6.
All right then. Yes, it is 6. You must just know that one, or you looked it up, or I don't know. That's crazy. Good point.
Combination of both, my friend.
All right. So that brings you up to 8 to 5 as we head into the battle zone. Everyone, Jacob Barber's favorite. Found that out earlier. Jacob Barber loves him a battle zone. And we're going to go ahead and bring up those rules for the battle zone. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. As Dwayne redeems a hydrate. All right. That's the last of my water, so no one redeem any more hydrates. And your question comes in the category of the Survivor Series. And your question, starting with Barber, is: other than the Elimination Chamber match, who were the 10 male wrestlers to compete in championship matches at Survivor Series 2002? Jacob, we'll start with you.
Brock Lesnar.
And Steve?
Big Show.
And back to you, Jacob.
Matt Hardy.
Okay. Steve?
Jeff Hardy.
Okay. And Jacob.
Eddie Guerrero.
Steve?
Rabid Wolverine.
Okay. Jacob, back to you.
Just throw out Edge.
Okay. Steve?
Kurt Angle.
And Jacob, your final one.
Throw Tajiri out there. Maybe he had a cruiserweight match. I don't know.
Okay. And Steve?
Chavo Guerrero.
All right. So, the correct answers are Jamie Noble, Billy Kidman, Brock Lesnar, Big Show, Edge, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Chavo, and Eddie Guerrero. Steve, you got 4. Jacob, you got 3. 12 to 8 as we head into the final round. All right. So, the final round works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question until they take the lead. If one player is out of questions and does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. And there will not be a tie for this match. Thank God. So, before we begin, Jacob, a number between 1 and 3 to decide how many times we will shuffle the final round questions.
2.
And 2. And now your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
4, 11 and 9.
All right. And Steve?
285.
All right. So, Jacob, we're going to start with you. And your first question comes in the category of Ring of Honor. And your question is, who was the first woman to hold a championship in both Ring of Honor and TNA?
I have no idea. Madison Rain.
Not a bad guess. You were close. It was Angelina Love, another member of the Beautiful People. All right, so we're going to move on to your next question. And number 11, it falls in your strength, WrestleMania.
Okay.
Your question is, which WrestleMania saw the Honky Donk Man defeat Jake the Snake Roberts?
WrestleMania 5.
The winner of this match by knockout, correct answer, was 3, WrestleMania 3. Steve, yes, you will win this match with 12-8. You're going to pick up the win and get another point for the Bullet Club. But Steve, how you feel about this win? And you're going into your match for the Twitch TV Championship against Michael Turner.
I feel good, man. I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, I've actually, me and Barber, I believe I was my second match in CWT was against him. So it's kind of nice to kind of make it come back around this way. He makes his return with the guy who you know faced him in his second match, CWT match ever. So, but I mean, listen, for sure, he definitely knows his mania. It's just, you know, it was just, you know, just the luck of the draw, and you know, and you know, off by a little bit. I mean, he's not off by a lot. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to my title match against Turner. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be different compared to what I'm used to, and it's definitely not going to be a 3 stages of iron match. Because, good lord, I don't think we need that ever again, as far as I know. Because I'm tired, even despite being trailing back 5 points in the final score. But it's always great to compete against great competitors, Barber, you know, Turner, Paul, anybody here. So I appreciate you guys having me here, and I'm just thankful that I have some sort of platform to start answering questions when I'm so used to asking questions on a bigger platform at conventions. So it feels refreshing sometimes.
Yes, indeed. So congratulations on the win, Barber. You know, you're back in CWT. Probably not the result you wanted in your comeback, but you will certainly be back again. But the important question we need to know, when you come back, which faction will you be a part of?
Oh yes, the $1,000 question. What faction do I want to be a part of? And after careful thought and running through the numbers, crunching numbers, talking with my people, I have decided to take my talents to South Beach. Oh no! Oh, sorry, wrong.
I was gonna say we do have a lot of players from Florida.
That's not what I meant. I have decided that I will try out the Nation of Defamation.
Well, you've heard it here first. The new official member of the Nation of Defamation, Jacob Barber, the real Jacob Barber, will be joining Travis Fame, Ryan McCormick. Who else is that?
Other people.
Oh, Joey Suba and the currently on hiatus Alex Warden. You will be joining those 4 guys in the Nation of Defamation. I'm sorry, Joey. My bad. All right? My bad, Joey. My bad. It runs all together sometimes. However, speaking of Joey, coming up soon, be on the lookout for those those messages coming up soon. Joey Suba will be taking on Dwayne Atchison coming up, as well as Sean Redmond against Dim Simmons, and more matches to be announced before we get to CWT for the kiddies. Richie says it would have been awkward if he said Bullet Club, given he just called you out. So that'll be your next match, Richie or Jacob. You'll be taking on Richie Goodacre, another Bullet Club member. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in a few weeks. But until then, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Richie for following tonight. Everyone for being here in the chat for both of our matches tonight. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you soon for more matches. Goodbye.